What's up, everybody? So we're in Atlanta, Georgia, and I flew in my whole entire team to a mansion. And the reason why we're doing this is because we've been having a lot of success for our clients. We actually flew in one of our top partners, Eric Richardson. Eric, we started working with him a few months back. He was about at like $30,000 to $40,000 a month. We recently scaled him up to his record month, about $650,000 cash collected. So Eric is here, my top closers, my top setters are here. And in this video, you guys are gonna get a bunch of value just seeing things behind the scenes that I wish that I saw when I was growing my business back in the day, guys. So if you guys stick with me throughout this whole entire video, you guys will get a ton of game. And at the end, I got something special for you guys. So let's go ahead and get to it. So we're about to do a walkthrough real quick. You guys are gonna see some of our team members. They're gonna share their testimony, the power behind Power Studio, what's been able to do for them and their family. And then also we're gonna have a private dinner. We have the chef on the way right now. So let's go ahead, follow me, guys. So a lot of our team members are out in the UK, also Dubai, and we wanted to do something today where they can just relax for a little bit because it's been a busy year. So right now we have Andrew Wallace in town. We also have Fran, we have Marina, just to name a few. So we got the team here. We got Andrew Wallace. Andrew flew in all the way from the UK. We got Morgan in the back. Morgan, say what's up. We got Tez, and we also got my boy Jack Lee too as well. So everyone's just
So my name is Andrew Wallace, I'm 20 years old. I'm the SDR manager at Power Studios, currently overseeing $2 million a month. The reason why I chose Power Studios was, I'd say, because of the energy, the people, and the opportunities it had in place for me to grow as a person.
My name is Jaden Young. I run a marketing company specifically for entrepreneurs to help them build profitable personal brands. And I chose to work with Power Studio just because of the community and environment that you guys have been able to build here. And I think that that community environment is actually directly parallel to the results that you've been able to get your clients, including myself.
I'm Morgan. I'm a closer on Jaden Young's content offer. Why did I decide to work for Power Studio? I would say definitely Anthony. His approach to business, his collaboration approach, it's not just about providing a service, it's taking ownership and actually growing with a company. So I love that approach and I love that perspective he has.
So my name is Fran, and I am doing setting management, AI implementation, and operations inside of the Power Studio. Why did I choose to work with the Power Studio? It was mainly three things. It was growth, it was the offer that was backed up by people who know what they're doing in the industry. The third part was Anthony Carter. He knew that he looked like somebody who knew what he was doing. So I was like, all right, he might know a thing or two.
Yeah, so I'm Jack. I'm the senior SDR on the team for Money Making Juggernaut. And man, great company, man. I love working for the team. This team's fantastic. And I mean, Coach Carter, Mr. Anthony, he's been a help along the way. It just feels like a family more than anything.
Hi, I'm Marina. I'm a senior closer. I work on Eric Richardson's team, and I chose to work with Anthony because I love everything that he's about, everything he stands for. He's a man of God. A lot of the team is rooted in that, and that's something that's super important to me, to feel aligned in the work that I do, and I love being a part of the team.
Hello, I'm Joshua Coffey, founder of Catalyst Institute, Athlete to Mogul, and a few other companies. But why I decided to work with Power Agency is they were empowering.
Hello, everybody. This is Martez Harris, closer for Eric Richardson Surplus Funds Profit System. I've been doing this for a year now. Love the team. And again, I'm a closer, top closer. We close deals and we help people make money and change lives.
Who on your team would you not let date your daughter and why?
Okay, cool.
Very interesting question.
Man, who on the team I wouldn't let date my daughter?
I would not let Fran date my daughter.
I'm gonna say Fran on that one, to be fair.
Fran. There's no way possible. I love you, big fella. You look like you're a player.
Oh, it's got to be that guy, Fran. I'm not letting him go anywhere near her. I couldn't do it.
I don't want to say Fran. I would have said Fran, but he looked after me today, real good. So I'd say Andrew.
Probably Andrew. Yeah, probably Andrew.
All right, listen, pause. But Fran, because his eyes, hear me out. His eyes are crazy. I'll be honest with you. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like he will mesmerize my daughter.
Just because of who Fran is. And he doesn't like Waffle House.
If I woke up in the morning, saw my daughter walking in the house with that man, oh, I don't know what I'd do. I'd flip out, man. I'd go out.
Who I would not let on the team date my daughter. Personally, I wouldn't let anybody. They are all, I don't know. It's just not the best playground over there.
We're here with the Eric Richardson, the money-making juggernaut.
Yes.
Eric and we actually met from an advertisement I was running a few years back. He came down to Tampa back in the day.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll roll the clip or something. But at the time, Eric, we gave him like an award, and it wasn't really for that much. Like
It
you
was
were
$30K a month.
Yeah. It was when you're pushing the course, and you know, at the time we were running the wrong business model ourselves. Like I was just treating it like an agency relationship where we had like 300 clients that year actually.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people. And then when we ended up restructuring our business, we were like, we just want to work with the best of the best, and that's how we started working together again. So Eric, if you want to tell people listening to this right now kind of what you do, your background, and what you're up to, that'd be great.
Yeah. So my name is Eric Richardson, and I'm in the surplus funds recovery space where we assist homeowners that have funds after a foreclosure. And basically, you know, Anthony stepped in at the perfect time. In both instances, the first time you came, I run everything organically on YouTube, and my offer was $297 a month. $297 for the course, and you guys came in, and we would just run Facebook ads, and you know, we had like 3 or 4 return on the ad spend. So it was going pretty good, but I didn't really hit the level that I needed to. So some things transpired, and I think about a year went by, and I was still running the organic play, and then Anthony popped up. Like I saw him, I was like, hey man, like let's run it back again. Like I'm ready this time, I want to take it to new heights. And I was doing $100K a month just off of, you know, YouTube alone, driving straight into the course. But I didn't have a real offer, a high ticket offer. So you came in, you analyzed everything, and it just was honestly God's timing, because all of the organic stuff was going viral. Like Instagram was going viral, TikTok was going viral, Facebook. So we were just driving everybody to the free webinars. And now, I mean, on a bad month, we're doing $500,000. So,
100%,
you know,
100%. And I remember how consistent you were with the content on YouTube. For years, you were consistent, not having like the crazy viral moments and everything. So what kept you being consistent with the content over so many years?
Well, the thing for me is YouTube, I like the demographic on YouTube compared to the short form content, even though now that's driving in a whole bunch of people, because I felt like the message really resonated with them, and they were ready to purchase, because now the learning gap is much shorter when they're watching YouTube videos where I'm explaining, giving so much free game. And to be honest, what drives me is I can't let my competitors outperform me. If I stop somebody else, like I remember I told you at one point, I was like, man, we're getting kind of too big. Like we might saturate the market. And then I saw some of my competitors' ads, and I'm like, if I'm not pushing content, they are, and I don't want them teaching everybody else, because they're not going to deliver like I can.
I've listened to a lot of calls. People are getting on there talking about they have like fake checks, fake testimonials from those other offers, and then people signing up for a program that's very, very, very expensive too.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that video that you saw when I posted it again, Jaden, who's actually here today, he convinced me to make some content. I actually wasn't even gonna make any content. I was off the maps for 2 years, focused on just that one offer. But you know, if I never just even put out one video, we wouldn't never reconnected. Most people never start. They never even do the one video, and that's all it took for our partnership to end up rekindling and everything. And one thing you hit on was those viral moments. I remember shooting you that text, and I was like, have you ever prayed for visibility?
Yeah.
It was the week before
Yeah.
the viral moment.
Exactly. I was like, I haven't, but I will do it now.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know, sometimes like we don't always understand the power behind God.
Yeah.
And sometimes people could be praying the wrong way. They're not praying for the things that actually get them the results. What
Yeah.
I truly believe in is every blessing that comes from God comes through man.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm looking to go to the next level, I'm praying for some type of new partnership, new relationship, old relationships that I might have even mishandled to as well.
Yeah.
So who's been some pivotal people around your journey when you're growing, not just the program, but just when you've been growing as an entrepreneur as overall?
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, you've made a great impact. Other than that, it's when I first started, I would say some members when like I was a financial advisor that put me into the opportunity that I am now. His name is Don Rotalic over in Florida. But right now, to be honest, just, you know, you handling all the operations, because everything else, you know, I'm busy. I'm just teaching the team and going over things, bringing in new success coaches. So really just expanding the instructors that can teach the same way that I can, so that we can have quality in our offer that we actually deliver.
Oh, 100%.
We definitely want to keep scaling, but there's so much in our industry, because surplus funds is only one aspect of the unclaimed funds in America. So now we're trying to incorporate how we can teach them the other industries like unclaimed state funds, unclaimed county funds, bankruptcy, unclaimed funds. So I want to be able to have instructors that are obviously knowledgeable, have success. And even yesterday, you saw some of my students that you know, have tremendous success. But how can we get them to be an instructor? Because it's one thing to do the business, and another thing to actually teach and know how to accurately explain the steps that are necessary. Because coaching and instructing, you have to manage emotions. You have to bring the best out of individuals. You have to allow them to see from your perspective, not just a newbie, you know, because they get instructors and individuals who have gone through trials, tribulations, and errors, and they don't want to go through that. So, you know, that's what I'm looking to do. I know we're going to continue our efforts. You know, I'm huge on organic. I've always been organic my whole life, and then you're like, let's do the ads. Let's add a little fuel to the fire, and it went amazing. We had a couple of hiccups with some of the ad spend stuff, but I can see us really taking this to the next level, and I'm constantly figuring out ways to make our students take action faster, because we know that we have the best information. We know that we have all the tools, all the resources. I mean, just the simple fact that we give them leads, we give them the attorneys, we can file the claim, we can do all of this for them. All they have to do is just do the work. And I mean, you run other services, and you know that even if you give them everything, only about 30 to 40% of people are actually going to take action and close deals. And I want to increase that number. Obviously, we can't have a 100% success rate, but I want to at least figure out how we can have a little bit more success. We're having tremendous, but I know there's more that we can accomplish.
Next, we're about to have Jaden Young come and speak to the team and some of our partners. Jaden is actually one of the fastest growing social media strategists in the planet, and we were able to get him to come and talk. He's also one of our partners too as well. So you guys are gonna get a lot of game about how to grow your brand, if you should even grow a brand, and the common trends that are happening right here, right now in 2026.
Hi, what's going on, y'all? I'm Jaden. I run a marketing company where we essentially specialize in building profitable personal brands. And so the whole reason I'm up here today is I want to get questions and comments, concerns from you guys, and hopefully I can give you some game.
Do you feel like content creation is for everyone?
No. I don't feel like, well, everybody can do it. Not everybody is meant to do it, or not everybody will do it, because it is work. So even, especially for business owners, they don't realize that creating content is a whole nother business. And so it's like you're trying to do two and juggle two. That's why having a team is important, like me, what's up? But you need that side, because I think about social media like, if you do not take the time to build out a brand, you will pay the highest price for marketing forever. The first person I would have on my team is, I would do Sam Gaudet. Sam Gaudet, he's basically the CMO of a guy named Dan Martell. And the reason I would have him is because not only is he a good strategist, but a lot of his stuff, and we think alike, but a lot of his stuff is also rooted in psychology and research. And so you need somebody on your team that is not only dedicated to social media as a whole, but somebody that is going to research and strategize and actually understand what people like and what people want to watch and what people want to consume. Another person that I would have is a shredder. And a shredder is somebody who can not only hold the camera and come to all the events and document everything, but they can also chop stuff up in a very simple and engaging way. The whole over editing with the graphics and that's pretty much dead now. Like none of that really matters. There are cool videos out there that will get a couple million views because they are over edited. But if you want real substance to your brand, then I wouldn't even pay attention to that. The way that content goes nowadays, and I'm pretty sure everybody in here knows it, there are thousands of scammers out there. But scammers usually win over the ethical people because they are not scared to make content. And so if you are like, yo, I don't want to share my story, I'm scared, or I don't want to be boastful or whatever, you actually do your audience a disservice because now if you don't make the content, then they will go to somebody who is making the content. And they don't know that that person is a scammer. So you just indirectly/directly led your ideal audience that you care about so much, that you claim you care about so much, to a scammer because you didn't make the content that you were supposed to make. The person with 5 million understands, hey, when I post this specific topic in this specific format and style, I know it's gonna work. The person with 5,000 is probably just like shooting at the hip. Oh, okay, I just thought of this idea, let me record it real quick. And that will get you a certain amount of followers, but it's not really sustainable. And then the person with 50,000 followers is kind of in between both of those people, where it's like, hey, I have a few formats and styles that I know work for me, and so I'm kind of just like trying to change out different topics and formats within those. I'm gonna understand my strengths, and so one thing I know for a fact is that I'm really good at speaking on camera. And so that instantly allows me to speak on camera. So now I have that format, that style that's gonna work for me. I would also find another format or style that's gonna work for me. Like I know B-roll videos with the text, it don't work for me. It just doesn't work for me. Now, a lot of people starting from scratch, they don't know that yet. And so most of them have to go through trial and error and data. You have to post a bunch. You have to figure out what's gonna work for you. But I would analyze my strengths first.
If you were selling a woman's dress
Mm-hmm.
and it was for birthdays,
Mm-hmm.
what would you do for the content strategy?
I would have a lot, first of all, women love dresses and social media, and they love birthdays. So you're already winning. That's number one. Number two, what I would do is I would find a bunch of clips of women talking about their birthday on social media and them trying to find a dress, which there are a lot of women on social media. They're like, yo, I'm looking for this dress, and they trying stuff on and things. I would find those videos, I would react to them, and at the end of it, I would talk about you making your dress. So if you make the video from scratch, or excuse me, if you make the dress from scratch, let's say there's this viral video of this woman being like, I don't know what to wear for my birthday, so I want y'all to help me, which there are thousands of videos like that. I would react to that video, and it's viral anyways, so your video is probably gonna perform well because that video is viral in the first place. Boom. Once that video is done, I would then just cut to you making the dress or talking about the dress. That's an easy way to not only grow, but just get a bunch of people that are like, oh my God, where can I buy, etc. You can still make content and just have the call to action to be follow or DM you a specific question or comment down below, whatever. Like it doesn't have to be a keyword ManyChat thing because again, people just want to feel a part of something. Going back to human psychology. If people know, hey, if I go to Marina's page, it's a bunch of women in sales here that are really dope, that believe in Jesus, that this, and this, like they will just keep coming back time and time again. And then when you finally say, yo, by the way, I'm selling this thing, it's like, say less, we already here. Mainly over on Instagram at I am Jaden LY. I also have a YouTube channel, Jaden Lamar. Lamar is just my middle name.
And that's everything, guys. The whole point of doing this was getting everybody in person, and the impact that we were able to have is just people getting closer with each other, really understanding a little bit deeper of how they all operate. Because when you're online, you can really know somebody, but you don't really truly get to know them until you really see them in person. So people have been talking on Zoom, they've been on FaceTime for like over a year. They never even got a chance to interact with each other. So that's the impact. Now people are meeting with each other from all around the world. We have people from Croatia, like Fran that you ended up seeing. We had Marina fly out all the way from Dubai. We had Andrew come from England and people from London too as well. And it's just really good just to see everyone come together on this one mission, which is really making an impact to our partners, ourselves, and the clients that we service to as well. So my question for you guys is, did you like the video? If so, let me know if you guys want to see more content like this. But as always, guys, the whole point of this channel is to provide you guys with as much value as possible. But if you've been watching us for a while and you feel like, hey, that company might be the one that can actually get me to my goals, or if you want to become one of our partners, there's a link below to go ahead and apply. But as always, the point of the channel is just to give you guys as much value as possible. Until next time, see you guys.